Live from Loretto, Pennsylvania at Red Flash Field, it's Game 5 of the 2017 Northeast Conference Softball Championship Tournament. It's the first rematch of the tournament between the Wagner Seahawks and the Sacred Heart Pioneers.
Two away for Brianna Treadway. Treadway showing bunt there. They'll throw down to third. The ball gets into the outfield, and Wagner's aggressiveness pays off. They scratch a run home and take the lead 1-0. So that really rewards the decision of Tucker not to run, because even if she'd gone and been safe, she'd just be at second right now anyway.
Slapper goes to short. The throw goes over the first baseman's head, and a runner will come around to score. Bases full and one down. Low. And ball 4, runner comes home. Sidor singled and stole a base in the third and was stranded. This is a base hit into left center field, and that will send Ford home. And so the Pioneers have gotten on the scoreboard. They trail 3-1 on an RBI single from Andrea Sidor. A walk would load the bases for Caitlin Christian, the number 3 hitter in the order. Ripped deep into left field. It's going to be over the head of Serrato, all the way to the wall. One run is in, and it's an RBI double for DeRosiers. Goodell deals. Grounder wide to third. It's a fair ball. One run is in. 2 runs will come in. Christian slides into second with a 2-run double. And Sacred Heart has taken a 4-3 lead. Had a team leading 28 RBIs during the regular season. And the delivery. Ripped to left field, deep, and it's gone! Treadway unloads. It did not look like it would initially carry, but it got over the fence. It is a 3-run blast, and the Seahawks have come roaring back. They've got themselves a 6-4 lead.
Caitlin Christian comes back in, and all she's done today is have not 1 but 2 doubles and drove in 2 runs, had the big hit that gave Sacred Heart its only lead of the day back in the 5th, turned what had been a 3-0 deficit into a 4-3 lead. Hits this one down to shortstop. Stop there. They flip to second for 1, and they get the out they need to end the game. Huge diving play by Alyssa Tucker to keep a run off the board and end the game. Shoveling over to Frihota for out number 21, and it was a very interesting finish. But Wagner gets what it came for, a 6-4 win and a ticket to Championship Saturday for the rematch from this morning's matchup against St. Francis. Your final score here, Wagner gets the victory, 6-4 over Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart becomes the second team eliminated in the 2017 tournament. Welcome back to Loretto. The Wagner team in its huddle was chanting pride of the island after that one, and the natives of Staten Island, New York, very excited to be advancing to Championship Saturday. And standing by with Paul Dottino right now, today's Bayer player of the game, as well as the victorious head coach. But right now, the Bayer player of the game, Brianna Treadway, is standing by with Paul Dottino. Paul?
Okay, John, thanks a lot. And the Wagner Seahawks coming up with an emotional win. They stave off elimination. Brianna Treadway with a 3-run homer in the 5th inning in what was one of the most dramatic hits of this tournament so far through its first 2 days. You got to tell me about the pitch. Did you know it was going right away?
No, I had no idea. I thought it was just another pop up to left field until the coach started jumping up and down as I was rounding third, so I had no idea it was over.
We had seen some balls leave the yard here in these first 2 days, but nonetheless, the wind had been playing a lot of funny tricks with the balls, and you know that from playing center field.
Oh, yes, I do. The wind's been really hanging the ball up there, and that's making it easier on the outfielders. To any ball in the air that looks like it's going over, it's pretty much being caught all day.
Now, I have to ask you about the daunting task. You're going to play St. Francis, the Red Flash tomorrow, undefeated in league play. That's a Herculean effort, but the way you guys are going right now, you got to feel pretty good about the win here.
Yes, definitely. It was all-around team effort. Our pitching is there right now, our fielding is there, our hitting is there, and hopefully that carries over in tomorrow, and I think it will.
Congratulations, best of luck.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, Andrew, we got to ask you about this one now, because I know as a coach, when you see this going back and forth, it's going to be nerve-wracking for you.
Yeah, oh yeah, every game is going to be a fight. This is playoffs. This is what it's about. This is how you want it to be.
Now, this is the first time Wagner's been in this tournament since 2008, and obviously your team must know about that, and they're really looking to make a mark. What's the extra motivation that you give them in terms of what they're trying to do here?
Well, they want to be here. You know, they put the work in. They want to be here. They fought to be here. You know, we didn't start out great this year, but it's not about where you start, it's where you finish. And we've really bought in, and they believe. And that's the biggest part, is they believe that they can do it. They believe that we belong here, and they know that we're in the championship game now.
After starting out 0-10, is that maybe a blessing in disguise because it allowed the grit to come through and the fight to come through in your team as they have done what they have done here?
Yeah, I mean, we learned a lot about ourselves. We went through a lot of struggles. We went through a lot of ups and downs. But I tell you what, when it came together, we went on a run. And I couldn't be prouder of them. They really, really put it together, and the team came together in all aspects of the game. So, you know, I'm proud of them. They never gave up. They kept believing. They kept believing at practice and getting better and getting better. And here we are.
Okay, so you'll have to win 2 games now against the Red Flash. They have not been beaten in NEC play this year. What needs to happen for you guys to pull this off?
We got to keep believing and keep fighting. You know what? They're beatable like any other team. You know what I mean? And we've come close. And, you know, if we put defense, offense, and our hitting together, it's going to be a good game. And, you know, all we got to focus on is getting the first game. And then if we get the first game, then all bets are off for the second game. So we just got to focus on game 1, putting it together, playing fearless like we've talked about, and go get them.
All right. Best of luck. Congratulations. And we'll see you again tomorrow. John, back to you.